Oh, Chicago. The amount of violence in this city just amazes me. You hear about black on black gun crime. I even reported on a guy who pulled a gun on a reporter who was reporting on gun crime. Oh, it's too funny. And don't forget the BLM riots, shoplifting, carjackings, drug addicts, homeless crime. The list can go on forever. A reasonable person would think that the crime is out of control and they need to do something about it. Okay, hold that thought for a moment. I found a news story from Post Millennial. Just the other day, a man was strangled on a train in Chicago. There were multiple criminals, they strangled him to rob him. Now, the official charge was battery by strangulation and robbery. But the kicker is, all 4 criminals were illegal immigrants. The 4 were identified as Fernando Loyo Rodriguez, 22, Wilker Gutierrez Sierra, 21, Carlos Carreno, 20, and 18. I don't care. I don't care about their names. I don't care. They shouldn't be here. They're illegal migrants, immigrants. They're illegal invaders who came here illegally to commit crime. They're basically 4 military-age men who are destroying the city. Now, the DA in Chicago is probably a raging leftist, and these criminals won't face any charges. It would be racist to climate change to arrest them or something. Now, doesn't Chicago have enough crime? Why do they need to import more criminals? Can anyone make this make sense? I mean, seriously, don't they have local criminals that can do crime? Outsourcing isn't necessary. Oh, wait a minute. I did a video last year about the Safety Act. You guys remember that one? It made hundreds of crimes legal. Well, not exactly legal, but you could no longer detain anyone for crimes, including violent crimes like assault, burglary, DUI, arson. The list was quite extensive, but it also allowed criminals to be released that were being held pre-trial. It basically let just about every prisoner out of jail on January 1st due to some ridiculous law from some ridiculous Democrat. It's not enough to just release criminals without bail or drop the charges. Now, they release criminals from jail just because climate change or diversity or save the whales. I can't even make sense of this anymore. So my prediction last year was that the newly released criminals would go back to doing crime. Now, a decent person would take this as a fantastic opportunity. It changes your life. It's kind of like a do-over. You did a crime. Oh my God, you got arrested. But then you get out. This is a blank slate. This is a gift. But no, of course not. Criminals are going to crime. I mean, they can't help themselves. So, was my prediction right? Of course it was. The new rule went into place on January 1st. Now, that's a holiday, so the first releases were on January 2nd. That didn't take long. Here's a crime report. January 2nd, a 21-year-old man shot another man in the face while on bail for one gun case and on probation for another. According to CWB, he was the 30th person accused of shooting, killing, or trying to shoot or kill someone in Chicago in 2023 while awaiting trial for a felony. And then January 7th, a 31-year-old man and former CVS employee robbed a CVS while on probation for robbing and burglarizing a CVS. You see the pattern. January 14th, a 19-year-old gang member shot and critically injured another man in Little Village just 3 months after getting probation for headbutting a Chicago cop. Prosecutors also dropped a felony gun case on the day he pleaded guilty to the battery. January 18th, a 19-year-old man killed his girlfriend while on probation for a gun charge. January 27th, an 18-year-old man with gang ties gunned down an airport employee while on juvenile probation for gun possession. February 4th, a 56-year-old man killed ex-girlfriend while on parole for strangling his previous partner. February 6th, a 32-year-old man and previous 8-time felon, 8 times, burglarized a restaurant while on probation for burglarizing a nail salon. Who robs a nail salon? These people are stupid. February 6th again. A 16-year-old male allegedly stabbed and killed a man while on parole for attempted murder. Earlier, he was found in possession of a stolen motor vehicle while on that same parole. The case was dropped. February 7th, a 20-year-old man was charged with brutal attack of a woman at Chicago Union Station after being released on similar charges under cashless bail law. February 12, a 33-year-old tow truck driver with 2 counts of attempted murder after he opened fire on 2 competitors over a job while on felony pretrial release. Okay, this list goes on and on and on and on. Do you see the pattern here? Criminal commits crime, goes to jail, gets immediately released or charges dropped, goes out, does the same crime over and over and over and over. Is anyone getting sick of this? Can you see the pattern? Are you guys fucking stupid? I apologize. I'm really mad. How do good people get ahead in life when the bad people can steal from them every single day without consequences? Chicago, good job. I'm actually too pissed off to go on, and I want to end this on a happy note, thinking, listen, Chicago will finally get serious and they'll stop crime. But they won't, and the crime is never going to stop. It isn't even going to slow down. They're going to take more of your hard-earned income every day through tax theft and then give it to the migrants and the criminals. Now, I don't live in Chicago. I have no plans on traveling to Chicago. So you're going to get what you deserve. You chose this. You voted for this. Democrats have run that city into the ground for 100 years. Now, I'm not being hyperbolic. Seriously, there has been a Democrat mayor back to back to back since 1931. Well, that certainly explains the taxes, the crime, the corruption. If you still live there, you deserve this. You will not get my pity. You certainly won't get my prayers. I don't care about you. You're horrible. Now, if you made it this far in this video, you probably like the stuff I talk about. Do me a favor. Why don't you subscribe so you can come back and see what I find for tomorrow? It helps the channel, and it's nice to support people that believe the same things that you do. You know, help a brother out. All right, have a great night. I'm going to go find some more stories, make another video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.